I'm just really excited to be sharing Crystalline Alchemy because it's getting way more clear why I am doing this. This is like a course packed with a lot of information to manifest the things that you want in your life. I pulled the You Are Not Alone card. And how this relates to this course and why it's really potent energy that we are riding the wave with right now is we're having the new moon in Aries, and in Crystalline Alchemy we learn about cycles and seasons and energy waves. And so we're feeling this like big kind of like booming energy of like, you get all this like, you're jazzed, you're sharing yourself. I saw a lot of people go dormant on Instagram all winter, and then they're back and I'm like, oh, thank God you're okay. You're doing great. I know it's kind of hard sometimes, but you're doing great. And this card is You Are Not Alone. So we're creating community, even in isolation, physical connection, community. In COVID times. It's funny too, because when I got this deck, I just got it, and then Zephyr sat on this one and it's like bent, and so this card comes out a lot. But as it relates to what has been going on, we've been in COVID, we've been separated, and yet we are reminded that we are not alone in this, and we can still create physical connection because everything is energy. Are you a vibrational match to the things that you want in your life? What are you desiring? That is what we're going to be working on throughout the Crystalline Alchemy course. We are going to identify what is your big why, and then also like really get connected and intimate with the things that have gotten in your way, preventing you from actually living and being the embodiment of your big why. You know what your big why is. You feel it so deep in your bones. You feel it in your heart. And, you want to help people. And we want to make a difference. And so it's go time. And it's go time. We are in go time. So as many light workers as possible that I can activate and turn online by helping you reprogram your subconscious so that you understand that everything is energy, and my energy can be directed by me when I am dropped into my body and into my heart. The other card we get here is You Got the Love. This card has been showing up all week. Heradian energy, codependency, boundaries. And what this card is telling me is for us to be sovereign. I am a sovereign being, meaning I have free will to make my own choices because I am solid in my inner truth. And it's no matter what, because I believe in myself. I believe in the story I get to tell, the service that I get to create, the togetherness and community that we're all wanting to really call in right now. And so it's like, can you cut cords with the codependency of believing that you and your decisions have to be based on someone else's opinions? What are they going to think of me? I hope that I don't get kicked out of the tribe, or I don't get persecuted and made and told that I was wrong. So we carry those codes of a feeling like we can't express ourselves because of this witch wound. I have moved through a lot of it. I don't know if you can tell, like there's a part of me, a person that used to be here in this vessel that wasn't accepting of myself and what how I wanted to express myself, whether that is physically, like through my hair, the tattoos. Like there's another girl who grew up thinking and believing that was all wrong, and if I were to express myself I would be wronged for it because I've tried before and I felt a lot of shame. And so when we release the negative energy of shame, it's like liberating yourself, just absolute freedom. And I could say all this stuff to you, but like, are you really allowing yourself to really listen and really hear me? Because it does take practice to start to let that sink into your cells and allow and believe that it's so true, right? It's the biology of our belief. Our cells are always listening. Ego is in the way sometimes too, absolutely, yes. And that ego is what keeps us safe. We developed that ego because our nervous system is recording every action from the moment that we were born until we are dead, right? And so our nervous system goes, from like the beginning stages of like, I'm not scared of anything. I'm a pure baby. I don't know what fear is. And then like they're presented with all this fear and they're like, and then they start to develop this ego that's like, I'm here to keep you safe. So don't make any big movements, because if you do, I'm not sure what's going to happen. You might die. So we're just going to stay still or run away, right? Which makes us step further away from our own inner truth, our higher self, our true being, being in this human vessel, being exactly who we are, and sharing our stories and inspiring others to like connect to their own identity so that we can, truly liberate ourselves. Last card, the blue flame. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. And these actually are the steps and the model for Crystalline Alchemy, because we have this spontaneous awakening. We say yes to ourselves. I'm choosing this because I know that without a doubt that it's going to help me transform myself. It's going to help me transmute that energy that doesn't serve me. It's going to empower me to learn how to harness and own our magic, whatever it looks like, and make money. Honestly, earn a living and do what you love. That is like the ultimate act of revolution right there, is your own inner revolution, you accessing your truth, being so confident and loving to yourself, for yourself, that you walk through anything and you're like, yes, this is who I am and this is how I be. I'm a loving person here wanting to make a difference in my own special way, because I know that I carry the codes that are unique. And whatever those codes are, whatever lights you up and helps you feel good, helps other people feel good, it's not going to look like what I'm doing. It could be helping people connect to their dream home, right? It helps people connect to like that deeper calling that seems kind of crazy, that super lights you up so none of it feels like work. And then you get to like remove the shackles of the 9 to 5, or like having to answer to someone else. And that's going to take work, time, and commitment. And then to activation. Within this course, you are being given activation codes. Ways to access, it's like a heavy buzzing in my ear, activation codes that are being replacing any software, any operating system that is working in the old paradigm, and helping you transform into a quantum computer, because your DNA is a supercomputer of information, and we can access that information, and also we can manipulate it, we can heal it, is what I'm saying. We can transmute it and turn it into our purpose, how we share our stories, how we, be the example and the model of what change can look like, what breaking the cycle, what ending intergenerational trauma looks like. It looks like I am a sovereign being, fully expressing myself in all that I am and all that I be, and I get paid for it. We integrate, right? So the last part of crystalline alchemy is we are integrating everything that we're learning, and knowing that it's not all going to be retained within one cycle. But if you keep practicing it over and over again, it just becomes who you are. We're starting to create new habits that optimize your operating system so that you are in the frequency and the flow, vibrational match to all that you desire.